Picture this: warnings, prophecies, cryptic symbols, each generation haunted by the possibility that the Antichrist could appear at any moment. But here's a twist. What if the real danger isn't a monstrous villain, but someone who looks like the solution to all our problems?
That's what gets under my skin. Tonight, we're diving into why every era thinks it's on the brink, the psychology behind looking for signs, and how modern technology might change the game. I'm Mara, here with Ethan, and we'll tackle the myths, the realities, and some uncomfortable questions.
We'll break down the prophecies, explore the seductive side of leadership in uncertain times, dig into the mark from ancient symbolism to digital identity, and debate whether the real warning is about events or human nature itself.
Ready to rethink what the final sign could mean? Let's jump in and pick apart the layers, starting with why this idea refuses to die century after century.
So Mara, it's wild how every major turning point, wars, revolutions, new rulers, sparked panic about the Antichrist. People seem wired to spot danger whenever the world shifts.
And that pattern repeats. It's almost like whenever life feels uncertain, folks reach for predictions to make sense of chaos. Leaders pop up, promising change, but history keeps rolling forward. Why do you think this cycle sticks around?
Maybe it's about control. When reality gets unstable, believing there's a cosmic warning or villain gives people a sense of order. Even if it's just a story, it's comforting.
That makes sense. And now, with instant communication and global reach, the idea feels more plausible than ever. One person could influence billions overnight, something past generations only imagined.
That idea comes right from the book of Revelation. The Antichrist isn't supposed to be obvious evil. It's the charismatic leader rising in chaos and promising peace.
What's unsettling is, he doesn't arrive as a monster. He comes as the answer, a persuasive force who seems to solve what everyone's struggling with.
That's the chilling part people follow. Confidence, certainty, especially when everything feels upside down. Would we even notice if someone was manipulating those anxieties?
Honestly, probably not, especially in today's climate, economic shifts, rapid tech advances, and conflict. People are desperate for stability, and that makes us vulnerable to charismatic promises.
Now, let's talk about the infamous mark. For generations, it sounded abstract control, loyalty, identity, but suddenly, biometric scans and digital IDs make it feel eerily plausible.
It's strange how what once seemed like myth now resembles reality. Centralized systems, online profiles, even facial recognition all could be twisted into a kind of mark. But that doesn't mean technology is evil by default.
Right. It's all about how power is wielded. Legends evolve with society's anxieties. And lately, it's invisible systems we don't fully understand that spark the most fear.
That actually reminds me, miracles aren't what they used to be. In the legend, signs win people's trust. In our world, could a medical breakthrough or AI leap be seen as miraculous?
I've wondered the same thing. When technology feels magical, people stop questioning. That blurs the line between belief and reality. And the legend warns that deception is more persuasive than force.
So, it's not about spotting a villain. It's about understanding why people crave simple answers, especially when life is messy. Maybe the focus shouldn't be who is the Antichrist, but why would we follow him?
Exactly. The promise of peace, security, and clarity can be irresistible even if there's a hidden cost. And sometimes it's not just a person, but systems and cultures that pave the way.
That slow, gradual shift is what's scary. Over time, what used to terrify us starts to feel normal. By the time we realize, questioning has faded and acceptance has taken over.
Here's the twist. Every era had signs, wars, disasters, strong leaders, but none turned out to be the final moment. Maybe the warnings are symbolic, or maybe conditions are still building.
Or maybe the real lesson isn't about a single event. It's about staying aware, questioning, not blindly following, just because something feels right. That's less dramatic, but much safer.
History shows that when people become convinced they've found the answer, fear can take over. Misidentifying the threat could do more harm than the legend itself.
That's why, for me, the Antichrist story is a mirror. It reflects human nature, our hunger for certainty, our vulnerability to persuasive voices, and our struggle with complexity.
So, if we step back, 3 things stand out. First, every generation lives with uncertainty and searches for signs. Second, the real danger is our willingness to follow simple answers. And third, Society's gradual shifts can make us stop questioning.
If there's one practical step, it's this. Stay curious. Don't accept easy solutions without digging deeper. Awareness is the best defense against deception.
We might never spot a single villain, but we can learn to recognize moments when questioning stops and blind following begins.
Thanks for joining us. Keep your eyes open, your mind sharp, and remember the real final sign may be the moment we stop asking tough questions.